Good afternoon, Salim sir and learners. Sir, now we are going to start ML Arabic counseling sessions. Thank you, sir, for joining to us. Over to you, sir.
Welcome, Dr. Chandan Kumar, for organizing this session. And I welcome also all of our students who are participating today. Dear students, today we are going to focus on modern Arabic prose and poetry. So this is this is very important paper. And if you see the design of this entire MA Arabic program, you'll find that we have deliberately focused on modern Arabic. Though we have given importance to classical Arabic, both prose and poetry, but we have chosen to keep it for second year. Generally, universities and colleges start with classical Arabic and gradually they come to modern Arabic. But we have turned it around, and now we have this want to focus on modern Arabic first, and gradually we'll move to the. And you should note, down each the point that and also they will contribute to your knowledge of the subject. So I would like all learn. Okay, I lost the connection now. See, you need to focus on why we are focusing on the modern Arabic. The There's two reasons. One is the now whatever language that you speak today, most of the expressions and words in fact come from the modern Arabic, not the classical. Okay. Classical is the language of knowledge of all the great works that were done in fact completed during maybe 6th, 7th century AD, 8th, 9th, or even later works also. They are classical. Modern is different. Sometimes people do ask why modern classical and okay. Arabic is Arabic. Hello, am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, great, great. I am having this, network. Hope things go fine. So, what is I was talking about? Difference between classic and classical and modern. Okay, so what is classic? Now, classic something that was produced, some literary work or work of art or anything, in fact, that was produced long time ago and that has seen that has gone through the, you can say, the test of time, and people over a period of time have appreciated that the same work is the great contribution to the field, to the literature. So uh, you say that poetry of Jahiliya period, that is muallaqat, hanging odes. So this poetry is a classical poetry. Okay, why? Poetry by Imrul Qais, Zuhair ibn Zuhair, then Nabagha Zubyani, then Antara ibn Shaddad, then Asha, and many more. In fact, okay, many more people. Khansa. So these works of poetry are considered classic. This is a classic poetry, classical poetry. Why? Because people from those very time continuously are appreciating continuously those work. They admire the beauty, the originality, the uniqueness of theme, the greatness of idea, simile and unique simile and metaphor. And other poets, or most of them in fact, have followed their example, their pattern. So this is classic. uh, so class, there is certain degree of uniqueness that cannot be matched by any other work of later period. So they have established or left their imprint on this kind of time. people are continuously admiring, people are appreciating the uniqueness of the gem that is the poetry, the beauty of the work, the vitality, the uniqueness, and everything they are appreciating. So just think about Malaqat, Imran Qais, or Zuhair ibn Abi Sulma, or Antara ibn Shaddad, or any of these people, when they produce this kind of poetry, and you know the background that this poetry, these muallaqat were among those poetic works which were considered to be the best of the time at the time during bazaar, what they call aswaq, suqe, okaz, okay, or many such type of aswaq. These beautiful works of poetry were presented before a panel of judges, and they used to select from the best among the best, and then this muallaqa which was selected was put on the main entrance of Holy Kaaba, so that the people from across nook and corner of Arab world or many other places, they come and appreciate the beauty of these lines, these beautiful lines. So they became muallaqa. Muallaqa, allaqa, yualliqu, to hang something. Allaqa. From that, muallaqa. So these are, works of poetry which got that distinction, that kind of attention of the people, where they put on the main entrance of Holy Cow, and visitors from across, or pilgrims from across nooks and corners of our world, they came and appreciated that poetry. So given that background and that kind of distinction that this poetry achieved, it became universal, it became well known, and even till date it continues to remain, like a new poetry, like something which was a marvelous work, and therefore it is called classic. So classical poetry is something that was produced over a period of time, especially in the past, long past ago, and which has proved its distinction by its uniqueness, by its beauty, vitality, distinction, and its greatness in every era, greatness of in every aspect, which hardly can be any other later poetry. Maybe it doesn't mean that others do not have excelled, do not excel in the field. Other poets also have done equally good. They are there, but this kind of poetry really made its mark. Now modern, and then later on other poets also did the same. Then in the field of prose writing also you have the same. So in prose, suppose I will give the example, suppose like works of al-Jahiz, Kitab al-Bayan al-Tabin, Kitab al-Bukhla, okay, Kitab al-Haywan, or like works of Ibn Muqaffa, Khalil al-Dimna, which is very popular in fact, and it is taught in almost every Arabic college. And then other classical works of Arabic literature, like Kitab al-Kamil, Kitab Adab al-Katib Ibn Qutayba, then book like Kitab al-Amali Qali Baghdadi, then the book like book like يتيمة الذهب للثعلبي, مقدمة ابن خلدون, and many other such type of works of prose which are unique, and which are the main source of information about Arab history, Arabic literature, culture, society, and everything, in fact. So these works are called classical works, and most of the works that I have mentioned just now were contributed during medieval Arabic period, especially during Abbasid period. So that was the time when Arab civilization was flourishing, and it contributed a lot to the development of art and literature, and especially and also in the field of science also. So that is classic. And modern is a different story. Okay, modern, we can say the modern period starts with uh, 1798. 1798 is the period when Napoleon Bonaparte invaded Egypt and established or tried to establish French Empire there. And with this, invasion, he brought Western culture, Western art and literature to the Arab society for the first time. So modern technology also came with that. Along with that, you find that press for the first time was introduced. That led to the publication of so many publication of books and materials and all that in every field, especially in literature. And then language and literature was greatly inspired by whatever was happening in the Western world. So new themes were emerging, new style of writing was becoming popular, and new words came from the many European languages to Arabic. In the past, Arabic has contributed a lot to the development of other languages. Okay, many languages. For example, the Spanish language, which almost has 2,000 Arabic Arabic words, okay, in it. So many Arabic words went to other languages, European also, and the ancient means languages, even in India, in fact. Okay, we Persian language benefited a lot from Arabic, and uh, Indian languages also. Even Malayalam does have Arabic words. Bengali has Arabic words. Okay, Urdu has a lot and lot of Arabic words. Okay, words, and other languages also. Some words in English does have Arabic words. But 1798, which the date I have mentioned, is considered a turning point in the sense that for the first time, Arabic started having or getting or receiving many words, in fact, from other European languages, especially French. Okay, so new words, and these were the words or expressions which were produced to serve the need of the time because of the invention and discovery in different fields of life. New words were needed, new expressions were needed, and French and English did have enough of such kind of words. So what did Arabic do? Arabic just adopted all these words in different ways. Some in like loan words, okay, tarif, what is called, and it's through different processes. One is tarif, that is called tarif, that is Arabization, Arabic, okay, through tarif. Like suppose the word English word is strategy, that is English word. Now in Arabic you do not have that ta sound. So strategia, okay, you have this strategia, strategy, okay. So that is called ta'rib. Okay, another way of adopting the same is not a ta'rib, but just put it on Arabic, in Arabic frame. Okay, like you have this in tasrif or Arabic grammar, you have this bab called fa'alala. Okay, dahraja, fa'alala. So on that pattern, suppose you have this word globalization, globalization might that did not exist maybe 50 years ago or 40, 50 years ago, nobody knew about this globalization. What is but it came to English, and they coined it. Okay, globe was there always, and globalization. Okay, so to express about, to express about the new phenomenon, economic phenomenon that was, happening, where the world trade was, getting connected, and people were getting connected, and through trade, commerce, and travel, and all that. So, and world became a global village, all that. So globalization was the term used, and many of you are well aware of this. Okay, globalization and the meaning and all that concept. Now in Arabic, what is globalization? Can anybody tell me? Globalization. Can any of you tell me the word in Arabic for globalization? Anybody? Okay, a globe is alam, alam, and from that you have got globalization, any ulama, and the pattern is fa'alala, fa'alala, ulama. Okay, ulama. So see, the pattern was there. On that pattern, Arabic has adopted another, English version, but in different way. They have got it globe plus ization, globalization. Global was there, globalization, and now here you have alam was there always. Alam word in Arabic. Alam means world, and globe ulama. Yes, very good. Asna. Uh, yes, Jasmine. Al ulama. Al ulama. That is the word. Al ulama. So from alam, Arabic has got ulama. Ulama. Okay, globalization. So this is modern Arabic. Okay, if you search this word ulama in ancient poetry, in classical Arabic works of prose and poetry, you will not find it. Okay, so now you have the ulama. Then you that there are several other ways of, like ishtiqaq. So ishtiqaq is another through which, you have got new words in Arabic. Like suppose you have the word rahat. Rahat means rest. Raha. Okay, istaraha, istarihu, rahat. Root word is raha. Rahat is rest. Okay, and from that you got this word. Suppose I have here fan. Okay, moving on my head. So fan is pankha, that is called, okay, fan. So rahat word was there, always there in Arabic, but from that mif'alatun, that is ismi ala, or noun of instrument in Arabic. So from that, on that pattern, they have got mirwaha. Mirwaha means fan. Okay, fan is mirwaha. Now rahat was there, and mirwaha they have got it. Okay, they have coined this word. So similarly, all these, new words like thallaja. Okay, like all these words, jawwal, or hatif jawwal is mobile. Okay, so jala yajulu, to walk, okay, freely. Jala yajulu, that was there. Now jawwal they have got on this pattern. Fa'al on this pattern they have got jawwal is mobile. And many thousands and thousands of such words have entered Arabic language and have become very much part and parcel of the language. And now we speak Arabic today with the help of these words. Of course, classical words are there. They are part of Arabic language, no doubt, indispensable part. But modern words also have entered Arabic language, and now we use all that to serve the needs of our time, because we have so many words related to, science and technology, and we use so many we use modern technology and computer and everything, and anything in fact. So many of these new things were not available during, during ancient time or medieval time, but now we do have all these things. So how do you speak the language if you are not aware of these words or expressions? That is why if you see the design of this entire MA Arabic program from IGNO, if you notice carefully, you'll find that we have focused on communicative Arabic, and we have, we want you to develop proficiency in Arabic communication. And here we have chosen deliberately enough modern Arabic words and expressions so that you can benefit from it, okay, and be able to or competent enough to speak an Arabic language. So that is the, in fact, the idea. Our focus on the modern Arabic. And now perhaps it is clear to you, okay, what is modern Arabic and what is difference between classical and the modern. Is it okay? Is it okay? Now, can any of you say something on this? Can you differentiate between classical Arabic and modern Arabic? Anybody? See, I want this session to be interactive. I want some of you at least to speak and say so that I can miss. I know I'm able to understand that you are understanding. Okay, this is not one way. Okay, so it's purely for your benefit. Okay, so some of you, whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, if you make mistake or you are not able to, so I will certainly support you. Okay, and help you. So anybody, can any of you say something on this classical and modern Arabic, or at least differentiate? Anyone? Okay, anybody? Mushri AP, can you say something? Mobina, I can see the name of some of you, your names on screen, so I'm just asking. Okay, yeah, yes, come forward. Okay, can you say something on this topic? Modern Arabic and classical Arabic. Yes, anybody? Abdul Rashid? Yeah. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hi, hello. Yes, yes. Can you say something uh, about this, modern and classical Arabic? What is difference?
It's difference in vocabulary and grammar.
Yeah, yeah. What is the modern vocabulary? Like any word that you mention means word or okay, anything. You say something. Can you mention some words?
In classical Arabic, we
Hmm.
can find the language of Quran and the Islamic text.
Very good. Yeah. And modern? Hmm.
And
Modern?
in can find um, more grammar, and the modern artworks.
Okay. See, you have the you are having computer. Okay, computer. Each one of you are using computer now for this class. Okay. Now, computer was not in classical Arabic. We cannot be. You cannot find the word computer in classical Arabic. Okay, computer, because computer did not exist during the time. But now, computer is a reality and you are using every day. So while writing Arabic during those days, they hardly used this word. Okay. Now, Arabic word computer is al-hasib al-ali, or some people simply say computer. Computer, basically, this is a computer. This is a computer. Okay. So computer, that is an English word, just became computer. Or al-hasib. Al-hasib is from hisab. Hisab is, okay, counting. Hisab. And from that, al-hasib al-ali. Ali is instrument for counting certain thing. Okay. So that is computer. Computation. Okay. Computer does the same. So analogy, okay, that is there. Qiyas. Qiyas is from that basis. Qiyas, through qiyas, they have got this al-hasib al-ali, this new word. Okay, they have got it. And or simple computer. So this is modern Arabic. Okay, modern Arabic. And like I gave you example of Jawwal. Jawwal is mobile. Okay, mobile hardly existed, means maybe 3 decades ago, 4 decades ago. Nobody knew about mobile phone, but now you have it. Okay, so Arabic word is Jawwal, Jawwal. Even some people they start saying mobile. Okay, so all these words, and many such type of modern words, which came into Arabic language, and now are used every day in everyday life situations, are words related to modern Arabic. That is called modern Arabic. So new words, new expressions, all these are there. Modern Arabic. Okay. All these words, related to science, technology, or other fields like economics, politics, culture, why it's modern. Okay. Uh, Related to the modern things, not ancient culture. Okay, modern. So all these words are modern words. So from that you have got this modern Arabic. Modern Arabic. So when you start reading Arabic newspaper, you will not find much classical Arabic, except maybe one or two articles on classical Arabic or some. You will find modern Arabic, means words related to science and technology and politics and economics and game and all these, just like newspapers. In English newspaper you find different columns. So here also in Arabic you will find different columns dealing with different aspects, and all use modern Arabic. So is it clear now what is modern Arabic?
Yes, sir.
Modern Arabic. Okay. Now modern Arabic is called sometimes modern standard Arabic. Al-Arabiya al-Fusha. Al-Arabiya al-Fusha. Modern standard Arabic. But people in the West, in fact, they call it, okay, modern standard Arabic. There is their term. Okay, MSA. What they call it? MSA. Modern standard Arabic. Okay, why they call it standard? Because Arabic has different varieties. Okay, colloquial system and different dialects. So Egyptian Arabic, and then Iraqi Arabic, and then you have Gulf, different kind of. So local people speak different dialects, but a standard Arabic is common. Okay, that is Al Arabi Al Fusha. That is a common standard Arabic. That is written by everyone across the world. So there is no difference in fact between. That is only one standard Arabic. Okay, that is followed everywhere. But dialects are different, and people speak in little with variation, just like we speak here Hindi language. Okay, we in different parts of India you find different varieties of Hindi. Okay, different Bhojpuri, in fact. Okay, so second, modern. Now, modern prose. Just I mentioned that 1798 was the period when uh, Arab society started having interaction with the Western world, and from there entered several other things. Genre in Arabic, entered there. So in Arabic, you did not have, like a concept or the examples of novel writing in Arabic. That was not there. Okay, then short story, that was not there. Maybe you can say some examples. Maybe Qasas fil Quran Kareem. Okay, stories of in Holy Quran, and maybe some stories like maqamat. Okay, uh, or in narration form. The stories are there also. Some here and there examples. Uh, uh, but the short story, in fact, in modern sense, that came with the influence of the Western, writing. And similarly, the case with drama, al-masrahiyya, what we call in Arabic al-masrahiyya. So masrahiyya was also not there. Okay, so it came after, in uh, a, a, in 19th century. Uh, in fact, it flourished in Arabic language, and Egypt was the center, in fact, of all these new genre in Arabic language. So novel writing, short story writing, drama, and and such type of things, in fact, they emerged in Egypt and some other places also. But Egypt was the, hub of this kind of literary activity. And uh, then you had not only, modern words entered Arabic language. One thing, modern style of writing also entered Arabic. So new style of writing. Okay, then you had new themes. Earlier, Arabic prose and poetry also dealt with certain things like, suppose if you go to the classical Arabic, you'll find the al-hamasa. Al-hamasa is, bravery. So boasting about the bravery of a particular tribe or the particular people, that was the very beloved theme of the poets. Okay, then you had ar-retha. Then you had like uh, 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 themes like uh, uh, hospitality, okay, of the Yafa, al Jud wal Karam, like generosity of Arabs, and then you had themes like these al adab and murua, like uh, 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 mercy and all these, okay, these themes. Then you have Retha, and people lament their loss, all that. So that Marthia, okay, what we call in Urdu Marthia, or Retha in Arabic, okay. And Hansa was the poet, okay, lady who became very famous in his field. So, condemnation of one poet condemned other, and all this. Then praise of madh is, praise of king and emperor. So most of the
Excuse me, sir, your voice not
So
audible.
now you had all these, uh, uh, words, so many modern Arabic words entered Arabic language, and also new expressions entered Arabic language, and entered along with this the new genre like revaya, that is novel, or short story, that is al qissa al qasira, or entered here like al masrahiya, that is drama. Okay, all these new things entered Arabic language. Then new themes, okay, emerge in Arabic language. So I was talking about that poets in classical Arabic, they used to praise kings and emperors and get reward for their work, and they focused on al madah, that is praise, or al hamasa, that is bravery, and or al karam of dhiyafa is hospitality and all that. Okay, and then they focus on aretha. Aretha means is any uh, poetry where they used to, if a weep or shed tear on the departed soul, all this, and they highlight the achievement or greatness of the person who departed. So all these, kind of poetry was there in earlier days. Now the theme of the poetry changed here. Okay, now poets started focusing more on society, on the people. Okay, so problems of the people, difficulties, poverty, hunger, disease, death, and social issues, or discrimination in society, maybe yeah, uh, 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 atrocities on the people, or some atrocities of rulers on their people, and so they started focusing on these themes, which are social themes. So instead of focusing on a particular king or poet or emperor and getting reward from them, poets now in modern time he started focusing on the society, and he started to highlight the problems and issues of the people. So this is the difference. In fact, though it doesn't all the poets anytime, in fact, we go and paragraphs, okay, or something that is wrong with society and with the people, okay. Uh, uh, but here, just a different kind of the story is entirely different here. Here, poets in fact started highlighting the social issues and social problems, and especially the problems of those who are weak in society, are considered weak, okay, or marginal in the society. They do not possess the economic resources or material resources, or those who in fact are deprived. So uh, uh, then women, children, and all these, they Zuhair ibn Abi Sulma, uh, mm, Antara ibn Shaddad, Nabagha Zubyani, and Hashim Pasha, and Labid bin Rabi'a, or Muawiyah, or Khalid bin Zuhair, Jarir al-Farazdak, and also so all these poets, in fact, are in fact they were the ones who contributed, but they had their loyalty to the palace and to the court. So that was their now in modern poets, you had people who focus on society, as I mentioned earlier. So here you have poets like mm, Ahmad Shawqi, or before him Khalil Mahan. Then you have Ahmad Shawqi, Hafiz Ibrahim, or Shukri, or Mazini, Al-Aqad, and many more, in fact, who are purely focusing on the social issues and society and everything. Okay. Among them is one poet is Gibran Khalil Gibran, and similar is a story with prose writers. So prose writer Haikal. Then you have uh, later on you have many like Taha Hussain, you have Najim Mahfouz, you have Mustafa Lutfi Al Manfluti, again Abbas Mahmoud Al Qad, and miss many great other great pillars of Arabic prose. They all, in fact, are devoted to highlighting the plight of the people, of the masses, and they are not focusing on certain class only. Okay, but they are concerned with the upliftment of the masses, of the people. So that is there. So Arabic poetry. So the new themes emerged. Okay, so themes of justice or social justice, equality, liberty, fraternity, democracy, and many such ideas, or fight against discrimination. Okay, uh, unjust social order, unjust rulers. All these, in fact, became the real, and then highlighting the significant contribution of the East, or the focus on Eastern society. Okay, and Islamic Ummah, Arab nationality, Arab nationalism. So all these were the themes of great writers and poets of the modern times. So that's also the reason why it is called modern, modern poetry. Okay. Then different themes emerge here, like in other literature, English and French. Here you have like romanticism or romancia. Okay, al-waqiyya, that is realism. Okay, ramaziyya, that is symbolism. So different kind of these also branches you see here, and which deal with different aspects of literary tradition and literature. So these are the trends. Okay, trends al-tajahat al-jadida, what we call new trends in Arabic. Then there emerged some schools of thought. So you have madrasatul divan. Okay, you can note down all these madrasatul divan, and you have this uh, like Rabita al-Qalamiyya, Pen Association or Pen League of Khalil Gibran, or you have like Al-Usbal al again, an association formed by people of them who were called migrant poets. Okay, migrant poets, or migrant who belong to Al-Adab al-Mahjadi. Okay, migrant literature in Arabic. So Al-Usbal al or Rabita al-Qalamiyya. So all these also became, and then you have Harakat Diwan, I have mentioned. Okay, which was started. Miss Al-Aqad was one of the pioneers of this Harakat Diwan, and then Harakat Apollo. Apollo also. Apollo was another important. So all these you can search on, you can consult our study materials. You'll find some mention of these, some of these, or plenty of resources available on even internet. You can search and you can find out. these harakat will be very important for you, for and it will add to your knowledge also, and they will also be important from exam point of view. So I will ask the students to focus on these harakat because they are very important in Arabic. When you talk about modern Arabic, you cannot get away from this. Okay, harakat are very important. So or this I mentioned again. You note down harakatul diwan, then harakatul abolo, then you have Rabta al Qalamiya or al Isba al Andalusiya. All these are you know very important in modern Arabic. And then other haraka like romancia, al-haraka romancia, romanticism. Okay, then you have al-waqiyya, that is realism. Then ramziya, that is symbolism. So you can gain enough information of these. Okay, I do not have time, in fact, to mention in detail about each of them. You can consult your book study material, or you can search, that is available everywhere. Okay, just you type al haraka al ramziya, al haraka al waqiya, you type just al haraka al romanciya, or you just anywhere you just type. Okay, google it, harakatul diwan, harakatul abulu, you'll find our pen association, rabta al qalamiya, al khalil gibran. Okay, you mention his name, you'll find all the details about him, though we have especially mentioned about him in our study material, and that is the most authentic source. Okay, so you can consult and prepare accordingly. Okay, so these are, this is all these that names I'm mentioning here, that it was unheard of, in fact, in earlier, maybe 200 years ago, 100 years ago, or during classical Arabic period, that was not there. Okay, so modern Arabic is the it deals with harakat. Okay, movements. So different kinds of literary movements you find here. New trends. Okay, forget about the old trend, old ideas, new trends, new themes. Okay, al-mawduat al-jadida, new themes you find. Okay, and I mentioned about the social problems and issues that the poets and writers equally highlighted uh, in their writings and their works. Okay, so all these. Now this was the one part. Now let me know, is it clear to you? Now, is there picture, some clarity in this? Okay, are you having some clear picture or not about modern Arabic? Okay, anybody?
It, it's clear, sir.
Okay, okay, Shami, very good. Anybody else, or any doubt? If you want to ask any question or clarification or anything, in fact, you want, or suggestion or comment or any addition, if you want to add anything, you are most welcome. Okay, free to say. Okay, anybody? Okay, so these points you should note down. Okay, and try to explore it further, because these are very important, and you will this will add to your knowledge, and it will also be very helpful for your for this course. So never shy away from, in fact, asking the question or exploring it further. As I told you that details are available everywhere. Okay, in any book of modern Arabic you can consult, book by Ahmed Hassan Az-Zayyat. Okay, you will find the details there, or Omar Farooq book. Okay, that is there, or any book of modern Arabic. Okay, you'll find there, that is available. Books are available on internet also, or simply I know this you can search and find the information accordingly. So it is up to you, how do you prepare for all these themes, but I will suggest that you should prepare, because these are very very important themes. Okay, very very important. So modern Arabic as a whole is very important, and also all these harakat, literary movements, are very important. Modern trend in Arabic language, what is modern trend, that is very important. You should focus on it. Okay, so that you are able to have a clear picture of the modern Arabic literature. Now, uh, now we move further. Okay, this was one part. Now we start the second part, and that is where we focus on some eminent figures of modern Arabic literature. So it is not possible at this stage, in fact, to mention everyone, and there are so many great Arabic writers and poets in modern, called modern, poets and writers. But we have just selected a few of them, and I would like you to become fully aware of them. Okay, so again, you need to consult your study material and try to at least grasp as much as you can, or as much as is mentioned there. Okay, so all the details about them and everything. So I'm not going to give you details about their life and all that, because that is already there in your book and study material, so you can consult there. And if you find some other sources also, you are most welcome. Okay, you can explore other, because we are not restricting you to this aspect only, but we want you to explore. Okay, because after MA you will have this opportunity to explore, to research, and to do so. From now onwards, if you have this habit of searching, exploring, finding out certain things and all that, asking the questions, and then solving the, getting the answer of certain questions, so that will be very good for you. Okay, because that will put you on a research path. Okay, where researchers and scholars have a curiosity of knowledge, have a passion for knowledge, and that will, uh, that I hope that you will, have it will help you a lot in your later studies and higher, or research. In your research, it will certainly help you a lot. It's really, that is why we have put two projects in this, entire program for me, so that you, it's not like bookish thing. Okay, that you just note it down and just memorize and then present. That is not, you should think and prepare, and then produce in a written form. And you should have certain critical thinking, or develop critical thinking, and develop communicative skill or writing skill, all that. Okay, so and habit of searching, or looking for knowledge, searching certain information from different sources. Okay, all that. So for this purpose, if in fact we have given you two projects. Okay, so that you are not solely dependent upon the study material, you are not dependent on this particular teacher and all that, but you are independent. You become independent learner. Okay, independent, because it's not going to be lifelong activity. Teachers cannot be always, okay, there. Maybe few classes, few sessions, all that was, and that's all. Later you have to do it on your own. Okay, and that is how knowledge, can be gathered, because teachers are temporary supervisors, they are facilitators, they can be temporary mentors, or they will provide certain information, but most of the things you have to explore yourself. Okay, and that is the greatness of the, of a good student, and that is the greatness of the work that you do. So now we have chosen certain, and we will focus on them. So here in this session we have some important figures like Khalil Gibran, okay, Khalil Gibran Khalil, and then Taha Hussein and Mustafa Lutfi Al Manfuluti. So as I told you that we have given information about them in your notebook or in your study material. So collect all this information about them. Maybe you may be asked to write about them, okay, about their life and work and all that. So I hope that you prepare well, because they are very, crucial figures of our modern Arabic. Because when we talk about modern Arabic, we cannot, ignore, or we cannot talk about modern Arabic without them. Okay, so Khalil Gibran, who is Khalil Gibran? First, suppose, who is Khalil Gibran? Any idea? Does Have you heard about him? Khalil Gibran?
كاتب أديب.
Yeah, yeah,
أديب.
very good. Adib, Adib is literature
وكاتب
and writer, and Sha'ir, he is poet also. Rassam, he is painter also.
أديب وكاتب
Uh,
في العصر
nah.
المهجر.
And Falsuf, he is a philosopher also. Okay, so he is wearing different hats, and he is a multi-dimensional, okay, person, multi-dimensional personality, and a genius of his time. Okay, so great person. Now, Khalil Gibran is the person, uh, he belongs to the category what we call Al-Adab al-Mahjari, okay, migrant literature, Al-Adab al-Mahjari in Arabic. So what is Mahjar? Why we call it Al-Adab al-Mahjari? Because during earlier, means 20th century, some people from Lebanon, some great poets and writers, they migrated to north, this is really North America and also South America. Okay, they migrated to west, we can say, but especially to North America and South America, because in Lebanon they had poverty and all these, not that much standard of life, and in search of, so in search of good life, you can say, or in search of, you know their career and uh, working place and all that. Okay, they migrated to Mosina. You can mute yourself. Mosina, mute yourself. Uh, Mohsina, mute yourself. Okay, mute yourself. Okay. Mute yourself. Mohsina, mute. Okay. Mute. Mute yourself. Mohsina. Okay. So many of these, poets and writers, they migrated to North America, and some of them migrated to South America. And prominent among those was Khalil Gibran, who migrated to North America. And there he found many of his colleagues who had migrated from Lebanon, and they were working there. So they established what we call Pen League, or Rabita al Qalamiya, or Pen Association. Okay, and they started new themes in Arabic literature. So Al-Adab al-Mahajari. So old themes, and all old things that they just, left all these, and a new pattern. They started new pattern, and started. So if you read his works, okay, Khalil Gibran, you have, uh, as if he's talking about the very burning issues of his time, issues that were at the heart of, society, the people. And here you have, like, suppose book Al-Ajniha al-Mutakassira, Broken Wings, or Al-Arwah al-Mutamarrada, Spirits Rebellious, or you have a book like An-Nabi, that is Prophet, okay, that is very famous book in English, and Al-Awasif al-Mawakib, and Damhatun with the Summer Tears in His Mind. So all these, books. In fact, Khalil Gibran wrote total 16 books, and 8 books in Arabic and 8 in English. Okay, so he was equally competent in both the languages, proficient in both the languages, and he produced, great works in both. So An-Nabi, prophet that is very famous, in fact, and he wrote originally in English language, and later it was translated into Arabic. Okay, and some works like Al-Ajniha al-Mutakassira, Al-Arwah al-Mutawarrida, all were originally written in Arabic, and they were translated into English. Okay, later on. So all his works are available in both Arabic and English. World literature has become the part of world literature, and people from across the world do read, in fact, works of Khalil Gibran. So you too should, I think, read some of his works, and his work like Prophet is very famous. So and you will find that how powerful, in fact, his writing is, and how, in fact, how deeply he is he society, and how he is empowering and to, okay, so okay, all right. So Khalil Gibran is one of the major poets and writers who is focus of our attention today, and I will would like you to go through the pages that we have given to you, and we have mentioned in detail about his work. We have mentioned some. You will find certain certain extracts from his writings in your study material. So you can go through as miss through these pages, and try to, if you have any confusion or doubt and anything, you can come and ask in the session. Okay, in session you can come. Okay, and then we have another very important literary figure, uh, who is literary figure is who is known as Amidul Adab al Arabi, okay, dean of Arabic literature, and one of the pillars of modern Arabic prose, and stalwart in his own way. Okay, and very few can match his genius. So he is Taha Hussein. Taha Hussein, as you know, has produced some of the finest works in Arabic literature. Most famous among them are Al Ayyam, the days. Okay, Al Ayyam is the uh, 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 kind of autobiography where he mentions about his life, and especially from his childhood, uh, then his education, then his job and everything. Okay, but he all that he mentions in a very simple and uh, frank manner, and very effective way, and he has developed his own style, in fact unique style of writing, which is typically Taha Hussein. In fact, no other writer can match him in his uniqueness, okay, and simplicity, and uh, he was a well-read person and had a deep knowledge of world literature, especially French literature and English literature. Apart from Arabic literature, in fact, he had read from the very beginning. So he was well-read person, in fact, and based on his deep study, he could produce some of the finest Arabic works in literature. And also, he was educated in France, so he had got the opportunity to go to France and get his PhD degree there, and get all these new understand new trends in world literature, and new themes and new ideas. So he equally implemented all that, whatever he learned there. In fact, he tried to implement in Arabic language and enriched Arabic literature through his wonderful writing. So Taha Hussein is again one of the most important figure in Arabic modern Arabic literature, and we should try to read as much as we can. If you want to improve your language, I will recommend that you should read some of his works like Al-Ayyam. You should read it, okay? Whenever you have time, you should read Al-Ayyam or Al-Mu'adhabuna fil Ard, another important book of Taha Hussein, Al-Mu'adhabuna fil Ard, that is, or his ala Hamish Sira, that is another book, or his book, among his books are like مع أبي العلاء المعري, دعاء الكروان, or مع المتنبي, or uh, uh, or similar, okay, type of books he has produced in Arabic language. So he is a great literary figure, and especially you should read at least Al-Ayyam and Al-Mu'adhabuna fil Ard. So these will help you not only gain insight in modern Arabic prose, but also these books will help you improve your language also, okay? Because if you want to improve your language, you have to read some of these great writers, Khalil Gibran and Taha Hussein, okay? These writers deserve, in fact, your okay, deserve to be read and appreciated, okay? So try to read these books, Al-Ayyam and other, okay, works. And uh, we have given enough information about him, Taha Hussein, again in our study material, about his life and his works and everything. Uh, uh, so you should prepare accordingly, okay? You should prepare that about the life of Taha Hussein, about his works, okay, and his contribution to Arabic literature. So in what way he has contributed to the modern Arabic literature. Okay, different type of things, okay? So you can frame your questions, okay, and try to prepare, or you can just simply uh, you know just prepare whatever we have given you, okay? Just read it several times or make note, or whatever, okay? You can develop uh, it in your own way, or you might be having your own style of preparation, but do it, okay, as whatever suits you. And but I can say that we have given you important information about him in the study material. So you need to spare your time and read it if you want really to. And exams this time, or because IGNOU has its own standard, and university has to maintain certain standard, and it is committed to that, uh, to the world, to the educational bodies. And okay, so for this purpose, IGNOU has its own unique standard system. For this, there will be some quality questions for you, so you need to prepare accordingly, okay? Don't take it for granted that if I sit down idle and I am not doing anything, okay, you can attend this session or not attend, but the thing is that you should prepare, okay? Prepare well. That is for your advantage. Otherwise, we will not be able to help you much, in fact, at this stage, okay? Because questions will be there, and you have to write, okay, well. So if you are prepared well, if you have read Khalil, you have read Taha Hussein and Mustafa Lutfi Manfruti and Nadim Mahfouz, and many others, in fact, okay, great literary pillars of modern Arabic, you will certainly be able to write, okay, write with comfort, with ease. But you have just select, and you have not bothered much and ignored everything, even this lecture and everything, so we cannot help much, okay? Because we are too far from your place and we do not know your situation. All I can say is that, and just focus, be serious, and time is very limited. So try to prepare as much as you can with whatever resources that we are providing to you. And I think that is enough. In fact, whatever we have, you need not go anywhere. If you just seriously focus on whatever we have given to you. Okay. And for any question or any clarification about, we are always here, okay, for you. And we can even have some special sessions also later for to guide you and help you and facilitate, okay, your learning and your exam, everything. We can have a special session because these are the initial batches, and we want the initial batches to stand on their own legs, and we form on the ground. So this is Taha Hussain. I am not again going details into his life and all that, because that is there already, and there is no point in fact in repeating the same again. Okay, these are the facts. So facts are in your book, and try to grasp those facts and write your exam. Now again, another important writer is Mustafa Lutfi al-Manfuluti, and al-Manfuluti has his own writing style, which is slightly different from others, in fact, but in fact different. He has his own, suppose he writes in his book Al-Natrat, okay, or another book is Al-Abrat, or his translation like Majdulin is the translation he translated from the French book. So Majdulin, another work which is very important. So he Mustafa Lutfi al-Manfluti has his own unique style of writing Arabic, though some people do not like, in fact, especially Taha Hussain, in fact, have been very critical of his writing. Al-Aqad also has been very critical of his. I do not consider his writing as very good literature, the way he's writing, because he you know like life has two sides. It's, that is happiness, you know and sadness. So you have happy moment, sad moment. Okay, so life is you have two sovereigns governing your life. Okay, pleasure and pain. So you have uh, you know there are certain things that you give you happiness, and there are certain things which give you pain in life. That is the reality. Okay, so now, whenever any writer, in fact, or poet focuses on his art, on his work, he tries to highlight both. Okay, so you will have certain things where he, in fact, praises some good things, and then he condemns in where certain bad things. So that happens. Okay, so he highlights both aspects of life. But and that is what though among poets, in fact, you find this, that that they sometimes by nature they are more like they are they inclined towards painful aspect of life. So suffering, in fact, catches their attention more than some any pleasurable or things or happy moments of life, or good things that life presents to the people. So it is very natural. Okay, for but still most of the poets and writers do find some balance, in fact, between the two, and they in fact highlight the both. Now with Manfluti, you have a different story, in fact. So this writer, you find that he's always weeping, okay, crying over the fate, crying over the life, crying over the difficulties of life and uncertainty of life, and life will go, and there is nothing much there. And uh, like he says, albasu thiyabi wala adri uh, أنزعها أنا أم ينزعها يد الغاسل. Okay, just like I'm putting my shirt, but I don't know whether I myself will be able to uh, put it off, or someone, maybe the person who will wash me after I am dead, will do it. So suppose he's not. So he says that life is so uncertain that you do not know that after some uh, hours, some time, you will be there or not. Okay, so these things he highlights, and thing he mentions in such a way that you start weeping. Okay, or he cries, and he helps you to cry a lot. Okay, about the fate and about the suffering of life and every thing. So most people think that this is kind of negative kind of literature, negative writing, where you are not focusing on positive things that life brings. Okay, there is happy thing also, there are good things, and both life is mixture of happiness and sorrow. So you cannot just keep on focusing on sorrow, and then okay, so this is not so that's why Taha Hussein and Al-Aqad and some others also have criticized Al-Manfluti that his adab is adab tashawum. Okay, tashawum. So this is, but despite that, Al-Manfluti has his own style, and he has unique way of writing his prose, and he highlights the problems of the society, and in certain aspects he has in fact successfully given the glimpse of the society of his time. Okay, so we just cannot dismiss that he is just a bogus writer and doesn't deserve our attention, and that is not the you know that is not a good the justice with this great writer. So Alman Flothi has carved a niche, and he has created his own space in the realm of Arabic literature, and he has his own way and his own style, and we should appreciate that. Okay, so that is why Mustafa Lutfi and Manflouti finds mention in our syllabus also, and we wanted you to taste his writing also when you taste Taha Hussain, Najib Mahfouz, and Gibran Khalil Gibran. These type of great words who have produced finest Arabic literature, okay, or prose and especially prose. So we wanted the same. So today, I think because of net, we are getting disconnected time and again. But I hope that next day, we are more prepared with this, and we do not have this, internet or network issue. So I think I will wind up here, and I want you just to revise it, and just focus on two three important things that on modern Arabic literature. What is modern Arabic literature? That is the main thing that you should explore. Okay, so what is modern Arabic literature? Okay, you should understand it properly. Then what are the modern trends in Arabic literature? Okay, that you should understand. You should be able to understand like harakat or literary movements. Okay, so as I mentioned, harakatul divan, harakatul apollo, rabat al qalamiya, al usba al Andalusiya, all these you should be able to understand, and write about. And then some great literary figures of modern time, especially prose writers like Gibran Khalil Gibran and Taha Hussein and Mustafa Lutfi Manflouti. You should be fully aware of them and their life, their work, and in their unique style and all that. And we have given all the details in your study material. So go through it and come up with questions next session. And next we will be focusing on, as I mentioned, that modern Arabic literature has certain new themes or new trends, and it had certain things which were not there in Arabic literature earlier, like al-riwaya novel, al-masrahiyya, that is drama, al-qissa al-qasira, uh, in modern form, okay, short story. So all that is there now, okay, in Arabic today. So you should focus on these also, and the next session we will especially we will discuss all these like Revaya novel, al-masrahiyya, wal-qissa al-qasira. We will focus on these in the next session, okay, along with the questions related to the topics or the area that we have covered today. Okay, so hope that you have got a at least clarity on these topics, and perhaps this will motivate you to consult your study material, and now you'll be able to understand, okay, more, or you'll be able to understand whatever you read, okay, because I have given a background. Now you know the difference between classical Arabic literature and modern Arabic, and what is Arabic modern Arabic literature, what are the new trends of modern Arabic literature, okay, and who are the great stalwarts or pillars of modern Arabic literature. All that we have given to you, okay, today in today's lecture. So hope this becomes useful to you. And next session, as I told you, we will discuss a riwayah, that is novel in Arabic, and al-qissa al-qasira, there is short story in Arabic, and al-masrahiyya, that is, drama in Arabic. So details about these are also, available in your study material, so you can have prior, study and then come here. Or if you could not read because of time constraint or maybe some reason, still you should attend these sessions, and this will, help you, in your preparation, and it will help you to in gaining knowledge on this, modern Arabic language, modern Arabic literature. Okay, so with this, we finish here, we conclude here, and now if there is any question or any doubt, you can ask, or then we will, close the session. Okay, any question? Any question or clarification or anything you want me to, clarify for you? Anything? Okay, so we leave here, and hope that next time we have better connectivity, and okay, better discussion. I want to colleagues also, they will also be. See you next session, the next session, and until then,